Alright y'all, so today we're out here punching some grass mats. Do a little bit of a tutorial on how to do it and some tips. Let's get to fishing. One right now is 30-pound test Power Pro with 25-pound Yo-Zuri fluorocarbon leader. Another tip I have while I come over to this grass mat over here, think about what kind of bait is in your local lakes or ponds that you fish that the bass will be eating. Because here, it's mainly crawfish that would be on these mats that these bass will be eating. So I'm using a creature bait like this, but it all depends on your local area, what would be best suited to catch bass. And something else, you want to mainly target irregularities in the mat itself. You don't want to go just in the middle of it, but try to find a hole or somewhere on the edge where it's deformed, like how it comes out like this, somewhere where the bass could get into a good ambush point. And another tip I have, some grass mats, this hyacinth floats so it doesn't have any roots attaching itself to the bottom. But if you have lily pads or some grass that's attached to the bottom, try to find the root system where it attaches to, and the bass that's a good ambush spot for them to get onto because that would hold bait. And usually whenever they're on that, they would be farther down, closer to the bottom, or suspended. But mainly on here, the bass are right underneath it, waiting for something to fall through it. Another tip I have, this is a pretty generic creature bait, even fishing worms tip, but just want to throw it out there. Hooking the tip of the hook into the body of the bait right there, just so it's more streamlined and it makes it weedless. This next tip really just comes with time fishing your personal waterways, but just understanding how your bass behave to certain baits and certain conditions like water temperature and sunny or cloudy days. Another tip I have is adjust how fast your bait falls through the grass, just with your thumb on the spool. The fish will react differently just depending on how reactive that they are that day, if they're aggressive or not. Another tip I have, think about what kind of bait you're mimicking and try to mimic that to the best of your abilities. Like for me, I'm trying to mimic a crawfish that's feeding on the grass, and then it falls off the bottom of the mat, and that's where the bass are sitting there waiting for. If you like the tips you saw in this video and you would like to see more videos like this, consider subscribing. And we also have a boat build project coming up, and that boat's gonna be so cool whenever we're done with it. So subscribe to watch us build that boat out. So I'll see you later.